Greetings, it is I, Foolish. Welcome to the laundromat. I will be your missing sock today. Got a couple read-ins. I was surfing Reuters. That's right, new subscribers. I don't just do horribly catty, streetwise read-ins on terrible celebrities that have been recently accused of things. I can do so much more than that. Like perhaps surf Reuters' oddly enough news section for compelling stories to do read-ins on. Now listen, I feel like we already know, or that you have gained some sort of inkling that I am somewhat irreverent. I know. How could that be the truth, you say? How could that be possible? Well, it is the truth. And to prove it to you, I'm going to do a reading on this very strange story. And my irreverence will be manifested through my choice of cards. The Santa Muerte. I mean, is nothing sacred? No, it's not. You know why? Because I am an absurdist. Nothing is sacred to us at all. In fact, the more sacred it is, the more likely we're going to have a joke about it. That's just the way it is. That's the way we are. It's what we do. While I certainly have a ton of respect for cultural traditions, regardless of whether they are religious or not, I do understand that from like an what is that? Anthropological. Sorry, I get stuck on words sometimes. Anthropological viewpoint, like regardless of whether I believe in the religion or not, which chances are I don't. I do understand the role that religion plays in people's lives. And I also understand the culturally rich traditions that religion provides. I'm a big fan of a Seder. I love a good Seder. I've participated in many people's religious traditions, mostly just because Santa Muerte. You found out that I was white, didn't you? Alright, enough with the hate, lady. If somebody close to me is interested in something, or they do something, or there's a tradition, these participating in these traditions with them is a great way to kind of get to know your loved one better. As long as violence, well, even then sometimes, I mean, when Police Academy came out and they showed the Tackleberry family just knocking the piss out of each other, I was kind of like, yeah, you know, it can bring you closer if you have the stomach for it. But in Italy, this is no joke. All right, so I do want to remain somewhat respectful of the fact that this event or lack of event could send some people, you know, into the bad omen area of anthropology, sociology, whatever the ology is for that, religiosity, theology, zoology. Okay, there's something I'm just now learning about this. I was not clued into this. There's something called the blood of San Gennaro, and every year, 3 times a year, it is publicly accessible. I'll let you touch it, but they have it out on display, and people pray over it. Now, September 19th is the Saints' Day. It's called the Miracle of San Gennaro. It's Saint Gennaro's Day. And it did not liquefy last year on the 19th. And then it also did not liquefy on December 16th. And now they're like, hey, this is a problem. Now, I was like, maybe this is something that they are making up in their mind. Listen, and I'm not saying that condescendingly. I'm just saying, like, the human mind, we all do it. I do it. You do it. We all do it. It's part of the package, the stock, is that our minds fill in blanks and always make connections with things that may not actually be connected at all. Then you got like a Carrie from Homeland situation. It's just what our minds do. Some of us are better at it. Some of us have trained that ability. Some of us actually have learned to be discerning, which is really that's really the secret, right? It's not so much finding the connections and stuff. It's strengthening that ability, but then also learning the skill of discernment. That's a challenge. Let's see what's going to happen here. I'm going to ask Santa Muerte. Hey, what gives, right? Oh. Ew. Well, hey, lady, watch where you're going. These are two pop-outs. Let me just write this down really quickly. The Star and the Tower, which I think that is this deck. It's hard to take a really good picture of these cards, and that's why I haven't done a video on them yet. I mean, they are hilarious. Okay. Santa Muerte, is this actually a bad omen like it was? See, I was getting to it. You were waiting for it. I'm trying to work on that. I know I leave people hanging a lot. I'm really trying to like tighten up my communication so I don't have to do jump edits a lot. Santa Muerte is the fact that the blood did not liquefy after 2 rounds of praying, fervent praying. Is that a bad omen as it was when it didn't liquefy on September 19th of 1980, and then 2 months later there was an earthquake that killed 3,000 people? Finally, I got to it. I'm working on it, you guys. I'm working on it. Oh, you dingus. Knight of Pentacles, King of Wands are trying to... We'll make a note for later. Things are getting flipped over. I got gloves on, so I don't know if these are pop-outs or like... I'm just clumsy. I'm trying. Also, this is my first reading with Santa Muerte on video. They are nice to shuffle and they are very narrow. But these gloves are a little card prohibitive. All right. Santa Muerte, you don't scare me, mama. You've got tons of wisdom. Hey. Jeez. I know, she found out I'm white. Okay. I'm just a gringo. I know, I'm a gringa. But I'm here to listen to what you have to say, mama. Hey. Um, it's just a bad omen. 2 prayers yielded no liquefied blood of San Gennaro. Is this a problem? 3 cards. 3 cards, lady. You know I respect you now. You know I respect you. There you are again. You're such a beautiful deck, too. Very funny. This deck's hilarious. I actually want this one. Okay. These are all reversed. Excuse me 1 second. Air down here is whack. I saw my breath earlier. Blood of San Gennaro. Let's write this down. We got Queen of Cups reversed. We got Knight of Wands reversed. Could have used you in my last reading, buddy, but that's okay. This is the 2 of Swords reversed. San Gennaro with Santa Muerte. I don't even know what day it is, and I don't even care. How about that? Alright. These are the things. I mean, I could see where, like, if I... The thing about superstition is, it's hard not... If you... With bias, and I think all things have bias, including, like, tarot and astrology and stuff like that, mostly, I'm not about whether it's, like, biased or we're making connections between things that, you know, may not be connected. I just take that as a given that we all do that. My question is always, what is the end result of that? Is it doing anyone damage? Is it causing any harm? Is it helpful? Sometimes it's helpful. Queen of Cups. Interesting. Emotionally drained or depleted from caring too much. Unhealthy emotional caretaking and or enabling. Codependency. Emotional manipulation. Ouch, mama. Oh, como se dice? Ouch. Knight of Wands reversed. It's funny because, like, when they all came out reversed, I was like, oh my god, they're going to have another earthquake. See? Now I'm falling right into it. Knight of Wands reversed. You must be saving a ton of money on horse feed. Restless frustration. Losing momentum. Fizzling out. Moving but getting nowhere. Action without a strategy or plan. Brash, cocky, insensitive, hot-headed, unpredictable. 2 of Swords. Ooh. You better think twice. Unable to decide, stalemate. Confused or upset by the conflict. Alright, let's think about this for a second. Emotionally drained, probably from worrying about it. Because, listen, I'm not saying these people are stupid for believing that this is a bad omen. That's not, because I don't do that. Because I think, well, basically, I think we're all stupid at something, like, about something. Like, we can sit here and throw stones all day back and forth, but, one person's San Gennaro superstition about an earthquake is another person's belief that, some movie franchise is better than another. I mean, it doesn't, it's all just brain stuff. It's all what our brains do. And But I wonder if this concern, I mean, this was 40 years ago that an earthquake happened. Granted, it was the last time, right, that the blood did not liquefy, but and I know better than to say that science explains everything, because there are some things that science cannot explain. Or we just haven't discovered the proper disciplines that would explain everything. And I've also seen some things as well. And then the Two of Swords is saying, unable to decide and confused by the conflict. But then also, hold on a second. In 1980, the earthquake happened like 2 months after it didn't liquefy. Didn't liquefy in September of 80. And this year it didn't liquefy on September 19th of 2020. And then it also didn't liquefy on December 16th of 2020. And we are like, we're past 3 months of that. Aren't we? No. March, like mid-March. So if nothing happens by like mid-March, right? Then it's not the same thing as this earthquake. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to keep an eye on this because I am interested in this for sure. Let me just quickly read the pop-outs. Are they pop-outs if you're clumsy? I don't know. Let's just do it for fun. While I have you here. Okay, star. The same thing as the Queen of Cups reversed. Because both of these came out reversed too. Like this whole deck is like reversed basically. Unrealistic hope, delusional wish, emotionally drained, cold comfort, pessimism, lacking hope, right? That's a star reversed. And then the Tower, that was also reversed when it popped out. No, actually it was upright. That's the only... Man, this deck is no joke, dude. I had a feeling that it's like a very morbid, like not darker, but perfect for this kind of reading. That's what I want to say. The Tower, flash of truth, rude awakening, shock, followed by disruption or upheaval. Long-standing beliefs are shattered. Lies and deception are exposed. The con is over. Hey. False pride is knocked down. Arrogance is put in its rightful place. Dude, have they been liquefying this mess every year? Do you like how I just immediately assume that somebody's been running a con with this blood? No disrespect to you, Catholics down there in Italy, but man, this was just supposed to be like an odd little story, but now I want to check into this more. This goes into my further investigations pile. Well, thank you for joining me. This is going to require more investigation, but for now I feel like people are tired of it. People are depleted. People are pessimistic. And then also Tower's like, well, you know what? This whole thing's coming to an end anyway. But what that thing coming to an end is, I don't know. Is it the con is over of just like human existence? The con being the blood liquefying. The con being thinking that it has some like a portend of disaster. So anyway, thank you for joining me, and I will see you at another time.